everybody.
Lauren here.
And Ben.
And we are back. We have exciting news this day of Vlogmas.
I'm nervous and excited.
Are you nervous?
It makes me nervous, but I need it.
Yes, you do need it.
I need
very
the push.
badly.
I need the push.
Very badly.
Yep. And it's the right time.
Yeah.
This is the time
January
for me to be
1 is a time of new beginnings.
Yes.
We're going to change our lives.
I have some big aspirations for this coming year, for 2026. I do.
Yes.
One of those, of course, includes finally starting to write this novel that I've been talking about and plotting and researching for a couple of months now, I feel like.
Yeah. So you've heard of, I'm assuming a lot of you, maybe not everybody, has heard of 75 Hard, the 75 Hard Challenge.
I had not.
You had not. It's basically
a fitness lifestyle.
It's a fitness thing that's really hard. It's 75 days long. You have to be very careful what you eat. You have to work out certain times of the day, like 2 45-minute sessions a day or something like that. And you have to drink so much water. And if you fail on any of those, you start back over at day 1.
Yeah.
So that's 75
really
hard.
Intense self-accountability.
Yeah.
And stretch goals, like challenge yourself.
Yeah, it's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So from there, you may have seen, if you hadn't heard of 75 Hard, you may have seen 75 Booked. Somebody
heard that either.
Took the challenge 75 Hard and made it a book challenge, a reading challenge. And you have to read so many, instead of working out, you're reading so many times a day for so long. The part that I was all on board for 75 Booked until I got to, there's a book buying ban. You can't buy
books for 75 days.
And that's self-care for me.
Okay.
I don't think that's a positive for me.
That's a really long time, considering we buy books almost weekly.
Pretty much every week, but we buy them used. So
we do. Most of them are used or discounted.
So somebody invented the reading challenge 75 Booked. Well, we decided to do our own spin on things, or at least Ben did.
Well, so you helped me. It was not my decision, but it was something we talked about, and I decided to call it 75 Scribed and make it a writing challenge. Partly to help me hold myself accountable and get a jump start. Yeah. Because that's kind of, in my experience at least, the hardest part is starting a new novel.
I feel like you've done at least one writing challenge before, and it really did help you.
Yes. The idea of like joint accountability helps me tremendously.
A team. It's such an isolating, reading and writing, they're such isolating things. So to get a team.
You're just kind of in a room with a keyboard by yourself for hours at a time, for months on end, and there's nobody making you do it.
Yeah.
Unless you have some kind of a deadline from a publisher or it's some kind of a professional capacity. But like, if you're like me and I'm just doing it for the love of it, nobody is going to care or notice if you don't do it. And that is a slippery slope for me because nobody's making me do it. I have to make myself do it. And sometimes that's easy, but more often it's hard. It's very hard.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you loved to write. I thought you just loved it.
Well, I do, but like, I get bursts of momentum.
Yeah.
And there's roadblocks, there's like you hit speed bumps, something's not working in the plot. It feels like something's missing.
Very bad. If you're
I can
stressed,
get derailed easily. My mental health has to be there too.
And if there's some stressful situations going on or whatever,
which is why that's the first thing to go is the writing. Yeah. Usually for me, writing means staying up after everybody else in the house is asleep. Or I got into the habit with my most recent completed novel of dictating into my phone the first draft while I was driving to work, like in traffic, sitting in traffic.
Which that helped you a lot.
It really did. I would just pull out my phone, I would hit the little microphone button, and I would dictate into like a Google Doc, and then I would come home and go through it every night, and that would almost be like I've done 2 drafts of it today. So I'll probably do a decent amount of that.
Yeah, you were liking that.
It's uncomfortable at first, but you
just talking to yourself.
And you talking the way that you write, like most people who do write don't talk the same way. And of course, it captured a decent amount of my road rage in there as well.
Oh boy,
there would be like a random interjection of me cussing out another driver. So
you are a very angry person in the
that
car
right now. That's a whole separate topic. So I do foresee myself doing that. Yeah. Driving into work downtown. It usually takes me between 45 minutes to an hour, depending on when I leave in traffic. So that's a good time for me to I can do that while I'm driving. I can just speak into my phone.
So that'll be you doing one of the rules. Let's get to the prompt.
Yeah, so here's, anyway.
So 75 Scribed.
All of this put together leaves me in a place where I need some accountability.
Yes.
Self-accountability is great, but joint accountability helps me more. I also think that doing a challenge like this, if there's potential aspiring writers or people who want to work on a book that are paying attention to this, could help you out as well.
Yeah.
So let's help each other.
Yeah.
So here's how it works. For 75 consecutive days, starting on January 1st. What day of the week is January 1st?
Well, Christmas is a Thursday, so would January 1 be?
So it's a Thursday. And I won't be working that day. I go back on the 2nd.
Yeah, you're not going to start on January 1.
So January 2nd will be my first day.
Really? You don't want to just have the weekend?
You're already...
I'm thinking of my diet, too.
Okay.
I'm thinking of dieting, because that's...
You're going to wrap the diet up into this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, TBD, do I start the 2nd or do I start, I guess, the 5th?
Yeah.
One of those 2 days.
Yes.
For 75 consecutive days, then, I'm going to hit each and every one of these goals daily.
Yes.
1, write a minimum of 500 words. I'm also going to try to drink water while I'm doing that. So I'm going to try to drink a 12-ounce bottle or glass of water as I'm writing, just for the self-care. 2, spend at least 30 minutes working on the story elements. So that's sort of separate from writing. That could be revisions. That could be character profile. That could be rearranging plot points. That could be thinking through what the setting is going to be for a scene. It could be something to do with the structure itself.
So would a pantser be able to do that?
I believe so. I think you could, spend a little time reflecting on your characters, who they are, what they want, what they're doing next. Think about maybe what the next scene would be. It could be just going back and doing a revision of a scene.
30 minutes.
If you're not really so comfortable with that, then maybe you just increase your writing goal. I also kind of, I want this all to be flexible. I don't want it to be prohibitive. It should enable your writing, not prohibit writing.
Yes.
So make it what it needs to be.
Yeah.
But don't take away the aspect of stretching yourself. It has to be hard.
Yeah. Like you said, you have 500 word goal, but somebody who's never written a novel or something.
Maybe 50 words.
Maybe 50 words a day.
And if that's too easy, then you can adjust it. If 500 is too hard. But the point is you're doing it every day and you're pushing yourself.
Yes.
If you're not doing that, it's a fine line.
It has to be a little uncomfortable.
It's a fine line between a challenging, motivating stretch goal and a goal that is impossible and demotivates you. So that's personal, that's subjective.
Yes.
Find that line and stick to it.
Yes.
And be honest with yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so 500 words a day, 30 minutes working on the story elements outside of the writing.
Drinking water.
Number 3, read 10 pages of a research topic book. Could be something nonfiction, could be a fiction book that's like maybe a comp or something that's inspired your story. As long as it supports or relates to the story that I'm working on. So I've been reading all these like circus sideshow kind of and, Great Depression era to kind of get the vibes and support all the stuff that goes on in my subconscious that becomes the story.
Yes.
So 4, read 10 pages of a book that will improve my writing craft in some way.
Like Stephen King on writing.
So that could be memoirs, it could be writing instruction, it could be a book of writing exercises.
Save the Cat you just read.
Style guides, Save the Cat. I read that Chuck Palahniuk. Consider This.
Jen Bookish Blonde just gave you a book.
Yes, on writing horror, which was published by the Horror Writers Association. So find something that's like that, that's either going to instruct you or inspire you, help you fine-tune your writing, something that's craft related. Those are the 4 goals. 500 words, 30 minutes structure, 10 pages of research, 10 pages of craft. If I miss any of those goals on any of those 75 days, the following day I will do double.
Okay.
So if I don't do my 500 words, if it's 499, the next day I have to write 1,000.
It's getting hard.
Yeah.
It's getting hard.
Because the whole starting over doesn't really make as much sense as it would for like a fitness program.
Yeah.
So if you miss any of the goals any day, the following day you double it.
Yes.
If you don't do your 10 pages, tomorrow you got to do 20.
Yes.
When the 75 days are up, what I'm expecting is to have 2 things. One is at least maybe like a third to a half of a finished first draft of a novel. And the motivation to just keep going.
Yeah.
So I do think there's a chance I finish 75 days and I just do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think if I do that maybe 2.5, 3 times, turn that 75 into 100 plus 150, then I have a first draft.
Well, that's
within
the thing too.
3 to 4 months. I'm trying to do math in my head as I'm talking, but
like if somebody
4 to 5 months and a first draft.
If somebody sees this video and you're 10 days in already, they can start 75.
Yep.
It's 75 days.
Self-directed, self-motivated, self-established goals. But the important thing is that you're pushing yourself.
Yes.
You're creating momentum. You're pushing yourself to do better.
You didn't say that.
Oh, yes. So every day I'll post a progress photo. Well, maybe not post, but I will take a progress photo.
Take a progress photo.
I intend to post them at least once per week on our YouTube community to show you my word count.
Yes. And then our weekly reading
wrap-ups.
He's going to talk about how he's doing every week on the weekly reading wrap-ups.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's something that I worked on. Here's something that a character did. Here's a scene that I finished. Whatever.
That's so cool because then you can. I hope you guys
updates.
I hope you guys join us in the comment section because I think it's going to be really fun for me as a reader to like get little bits as this story progresses.
Yeah.
Like and then
all the elements are there in my head. I don't necessarily have all the scenes, but I did the Save the Cat thing. I have my bulletin board with the 3 acts and character notes and scene lists, and
because I love as a reader,
the pieces are there. I just need to sit down and write it.
Yeah, I love when I meet authors and I get a like behind the scenes. If you follow someone on Facebook and they say, "See this picture? This is where this was said in the story," or think like I love following books along and knowing behind the scenes things about books. Well, so that's kind of where me as a reader.
I've never done anything like this public either, because like my second novel, Home. I think I made some posts along the way of like, here's a milestone I hit, or I have this much left to be done with the second draft or something, maybe 2 or 3 posts. But like, this is me being more open with the process than I've been before for whatever that's worth.
Yeah.
So, and I really do think that if I can hit these 75 days, then I will have reached a stride where I can just keep going.
Well, and that's where we come in, guys. If you have no interest in this, you're not a writer like me. Yep. I am a reader, so I'm going to hound you.
Yeah.
And guys, in the comments, hound him. And if you're joining in, post in the comments what you're doing. I want to see, so I can hound you.
Yes. Let's hound each other.
Yes.
Let's hold each other accountable for these 75 days.
Yeah. Yep.
And we'll see how it goes. I'm excited and nervous. Like I said, it's going to be
hard for you. It is good.
I'm going to have to sacrifice some things.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to sacrifice some sleep, some other like downtime activity kind of stuff. Like,
yeah, you really are.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think that's all we had to say.
Let's do it.
All right. Bye, Booze.
Bye.